It's a dynamic microphone, meaning it's a plug and play with no need for extra drivers or software. You want something that works right out of the box? This is the mic for you. With the Tank 3, it does a fantastic job with. Are you looking for a simple, high-quality microphone to plug and play for your YouTube setup? If you don't want the hassle of a mixer board, XLR cables, or dialing in specific tones, then this might be the product for you. Today, we're reviewing the Fifine Tank 3, a user-friendly mic that delivers great sound without the learning curve. So why am I reviewing this? I'm not an audio specialist, but my goal is to give my community the best tools for them to create content without all the technical headaches. And if you're like me and want something that works right out of the box, this is the mic for you. As a creator, consistency and efficiency is the key. I want to provide value to my viewers with the highest quality possible without them getting bogged down in audio setup details. For audio specialists, there may be more advanced options out there on the market, but for the everyday creator, the Tank 3 could be the perfect fit. And I also want to give a big shout out to Bruce over at Fifine for reaching out and offering me the chance to review this top-friendly microphone, the Tank 3. Some key features of the Tank 3 is that it's a dynamic microphone, meaning it's a plug and play with no need for extra drivers or software. It's ideal for content creators who want to get started quickly without worrying about the complicated setups. Additionally, it offers the XLR and the USB-C versatility. So you can start with the USB-C for simplicity and later upgrade to the XLR if you need more advanced controls or additional equipment. A neat feature I found on this mic is the mute button on the front. This is a physical button that allows you to quickly mute or unmute the mic without worrying about accidentally hitting a software button or the mic itself. The monitoring headphone jack, also included, allows you to plug in headphones directly to the mic so you can listen to the live audio as you record without needing any additional gear or wires. This is one of the bigger key features of the Tank 3 is the noise reduction and performance. With the Tank 3, it does a fantastic job with noise reduction thanks to its dynamic cardioid pattern. Whether you're recording in a busy room or a quiet one, the mic allows you to isolate your voice while minimizing the background noise. Next is the build quality. With its all metal construction, it gives it that premium feel without it being too heavy. And it's durable and designed to last. And when you pair it with the Fifine boom arm, it has that universal thread of 3/8 and 5/8 screw-ins to easily attach to most stands.
Yes. Yes. It is finally here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm super excited. Let's go. All right, beautiful people, welcome back. We're on the computer right now in Final Cut Pro where we're gonna use the record voiceover at an input gain of 10 for both microphones, the Fifine Tank 3 versus the Logitech Blue Yeti, just for comparison. And so both of these microphones have a headphone jack so that we're able to get feedback when we talk into the microphones. So let's hop onto this. First one on the list is going to be the Fifine, and both microphones, I'm gonna be 3 to 6 inches away from the mics. Proverbs 8:10 through 11. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire,
cannot compare with her.
All right, let's go ahead and switch it to the Yeti.
Proverbs 8:10 through 11. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her.
All right, so next we're back on the Fifine and we're going to do the whisper test. So here we go.
Proverbs 12:18. There's one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing.
Very nice. To the Yeti.
Proverbs 12:18. There's one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing.
All right, team. And now we're going to do our third test, which is going to be the background noise. I currently have my dryer, which is probably 20 feet away from this room, on. So just keep that in mind. And also the AC flowing. First one up is the Fifine Tank 3. And we'll get it started in
3, 2, 1.
pause. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to go into, let me switch that over to the Yeti.
In 3, 2, 1. Now that we tested both microphones, let's compare the performance and usability of each one. With the Fifine Tank 3, after doing a few tests, I found that it really impressed me with the noise reduction and the clear and warm sounds that came from it. It picked up my voice without distortion, even in a room with background noise, thanks to its build. It did a great job isolating my voice and minimizing any unwanted sounds from the sides and the rear. The USB-C connection means no hassle with mixers or any additional gear. Just plug it in and start recording. Plus, the gain control on this mic is super convenient as well, letting me adjust the sound without having to dig into any software settings. As for the Blue Yeti, on the other hand, it gave me more flexibility and input direction. Thanks to its multiple polar patterns, I could adjust the mic sensitivity to capture sound from every direction around it, which is great for certain scenarios. However, during the sound test, the Yeti picked up more background noise, even in relatively quiet environments. It does give you more control over the sound design, but that also means it can be a little more sensitive and prone to capturing ambient noise, making it harder to get that crisp, clear recording without spending some more time on the back end editing. When it comes to usability, the Tank 3 wins in terms of simplicity. The USB-C means I don't have to mess around with external sound cards or mixers. I can plug it in, adjust the gain, and start recording with minimal setup. The mute button on the front makes it super easy to mute when I need to without fumbling through software or settings. And the headphone monitoring jack, as we spoke of before, allows me to listen to the audio live without needing to connect extra headphones to my computer. The Blue Yeti, while still easy to use, has more customization options, which makes it ideal for those who are willing to spend more time dialing in their sound. But as we saw in the test, those extra settings also means there's more potential for unwanted noise if not adjusted properly. For simple plug and play use, the Tank 3 is a more efficient choice for creators who want clear sound with little effort. In terms of build quality, as stated before, the Tank 3 has a sleek, minimalistic design, especially when paired with their specific boom arm. It's perfect for those who want a clean, minimalistic setup. The Blue Yeti, on the other hand, is a slightly bulkier, and while the boom arm, it comes with its purpose, the springs and shock mounts can take away from that minimalistic aesthetic some people may go for in their office setup. Now let's talk about the price and the value. If you're considering price, the Blue Yeti usually runs between $100 to $140, whereas the Tank 3 comes in at a much more affordable $70 to $80. The Yeti's extra features might justify the higher price for those who need more input control and customization, but if you're after something that's straightforward, high quality, and a minimal setup, the Tank 3 offers a great value without that higher price tag. Like everything that's super high quality, there's always a downside, right? And the one with the Tank 3 for me personally was that I wish it came in more colors like some of its other designs. Some of the other Fifine microphones come in multiple colors such as white to match the aesthetic of the Office, but it's not a deal breaker. It would be nice to see more options though for this particular microphone. So to wrap things up, if you're looking for a high quality, user-friendly microphone that's perfect for YouTube, podcasting, and streaming without the hassle, the Tank 3 is definitely the mic to consider. It offers clear sound, great noise reduction, and it is incredibly easy to set up. You just simply plug and play. For creators who want quality without the complexity, this is the way to go. Now, if you're an audio specialist and you need more control over your sound, microphones like the Blue Yeti or other higher end models might offer that flexibility you're looking for. But keep this in mind that it may come with a steeper learning curve and a higher price tag. So the question for you viewers is, what microphone do you use on a daily basis? And is there a slight possible chance that you might consider the Tank 3? I would love to hear your responses in the comments section because I love hearing about your experiences as always. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tech reviews. As always, everyone, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Stay intentional. Peace.